Colleen. So I heard you had a pretty interesting week.
That's so canned sounding. Yeah, it was fun. You also had an interesting week too.
Mhm.
So as a lot of people know, we went to the Sacramento IGDA Indie Arcade Convention. So we drove up there on Friday and went to the Red Lion Hotel. Never been there before. It was decent. And the next day, well, actually, like that day, I got like 3 hours of sleep on Friday. And then Friday night, okay, I can't even think. I'm so drained. So on the night before the convention, I was scrambling to put some enemies on the bottom of the forest area, so we could get some kind of demo. And then Ajari fell asleep because he was supposed to help me. Mm-hmm. So I did it all by myself.
Hey, I had to drive all the way up there.
Okay.
In the rain and the treacherous storm.
It was pretty rainy. It was kind of scary. Like the whole way through.
It was like an 8-hour
drive. Rain. Yeah, 8 hour. So yeah, I didn't really hardly get any sleep, and then I, took a shower, and then he woke up, and then we went there probably 30 minutes later than we were supposed to, but it was still like an hour before people started coming, and so we got set up. We had no idea like what it was like. It's like we didn't know if we were gonna have. We needed a banner or what, but everyone just kind of had everything different. Some people just had laptops. Some people had TVs like we did.
Some people had their whole computers.
Yeah, some people had their whole computers. And what else? Oh, and this is something that we want to do next time, but a few people had like pamphlets, stickers, candy, and like little cards for their game, kind of like a business card, but just for the game. And
swag.
It's called swag.
Mm-hmm.
And we definitely want to do something like that. I wanted to do it before. We just don't have time to do stuff like that, or we didn't have time to do stuff like that. But it gave us a good idea to see like what we should have for next time.
But that's also stuff that you would do for like the tail end of your development. You know what I mean? You wouldn't do that at the beginning of the development because it could be like a year or two before anybody even sees anything from it or plays it.
I don't think there would be any problem with it because, it still gives someone something where someone can remember your game.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's my main thing is like when people see your game, they'll probably just forget it, like a week later. So I don't think it matters like how early your game is. As long as it's kind of decent looking. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd probably say the heavy stuff though. Like the guys, what's that game called? Skirmish. They had they had candy.
Yeah. See, like a card. Oh.
But yeah, they had candy and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I think like a pamphlet or something or a poster or something like that would be good for the beginning, and then in the end, and throw all that stuff at people if you want.
Yeah. Oh, we got to try out different people's games, which I thought was really cool. Like I said, Skirmish, a few other games. Of course, I cannot remember the game titles, and this helps. It's the only one I remembered because it has a card.
Mm-hmm.
But they're doing a Kickstarter. It's called End of the Mine. It's like a mining type game.
Here, hold it up to the thing closer so you can see. Wait, it's in the light. Here,
okay, there you go.
There you go.
But yeah, it's pretty decent looking. Oh, we also he didn't get to. I got to test the VR, the Oculus.
No, it was the other one, the Vive.
Oh, I get all confused. I don't
Mm.
know. But it was cool. It was like a demo of the ocean, like under the ocean, and you can walk around on the boat underwater, and you could kind of look like over the boat to see underneath, or further past the boat. And there's like this giant whale, and it comes like towards you, and I was actually like trying to touch it, like the person was laughing at me, but it was cool. There's a lot of like glitteriness to it, which I think was aliasing. Um, like if you look like in the corner of your eye, like left and right, it was pretty clear. But for like when you actually just look straight, it was a little bit more blurry. Which I don't know if it's just because I didn't have it correctly on my head or what. But all in all, it's really cool.
Oh, about that what's it called? Into the Mind.
Yeah, end of the mime.
Yeah, this game right here. Um, did you talk about it just now? No, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh yeah.
You did. You talked about what it was.
Kinda.
Oh, okay. You're a little miner dude, and you're excavating or trying to find your friends that died in the mines in an earlier accident.
Yeah, I didn't get to play it that much because I had to go back to the
Yeah,
desk. But
it was pretty cool though. It's kind of like Metroid, and you're going around and trying to search for your friends. But then you got this little robot like a mag from Fantasy Star Online, a little thing that follows you, and it has a light, but the light goes out. It dimly starts getting dimmer. Um, and that's the only thing I didn't like about
but
it.
see, that part I didn't have that part. Maybe it's only a certain part or
It gets
something.
completely black. Like you can't see anything but your character. So that's the only thing I didn't really like about it. But and every checkpoint, then it recharges your little robot so the light can shine again. But
Yeah, I didn't get that. And no, we don't know these people or anything. This is just like we can only talk about it because we have the name and everything right here.
yeah, and I'll probably post. I have a few other cards that I'll probably just post the pictures of them
Oh,
at the end
oh,
of
you
this.
do? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's right. Yeah. But there's a lot of cool looking games. Pretty surprising the polishness of a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also people selling uh, knickknacks and stuff that they made. There's this one like they're cosplaying. I don't know anything about what that was, but there's a bunch of people like dressed as cosplay in a booth. It was that one next to us.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what that was. But
Yeah, I don't know what that was either.
know.
There was a couple of guys. I think they were podcasters, and
Oh.
they were next to him. I don't know if they had anything to do with the cosplayers, but.
Yeah, I have no idea. But it was just weird. Just interesting to see like cosplayers. I mean, it, just because it wasn't as big as like a Comic-Con and stuff, but it was bigger than I thought. There was actually a lot of people and
Multiple rooms.
Yeah, multiple rooms. We're in the main room. And for the most part, people seem to really like our game. Like when they go down into the forest, they were just like expecting them to say something because everyone would be like, say something like, "Oh," or "Oh, nice," or "Cool," or something like that, which is pretty cool. Trying to think what else. But yeah, it was fun. I definitely enjoyed it. Definitely will do it again. Um, Definitely an experience, something that we've never done before. Now it's going to a convention to show our game. I was really stressed about like people, especially everything was so last minute, especially with the characters and or the enemies at the bottom. But yeah, there's quite a few stuff at the bottom that I didn't really get to do. So there's a few empty spots on the bottom.
And it's like the top is kind of neat and structured with the enemies following a little pattern. And it's all nice and it's. But then you get down to the bottom, it's chaos and just random
I just
enemies
like threw like a
jumbled
bunch
up
of bosses,
everywhere.
like do, like groups of bosses just randomly.
Groups of what? Bosses?
I mean not bosses.
Enemies?
Enemies. Like randomly, like so there's like crazy amounts, and there was like no amounts in some spots. So it's
And then
really uneven.
it's like impossible if you didn't have the like God mode on or whatever.
Yeah, like I don't have a death. Like you can't die. It just says like you died on
some
the
people were like, yeah, I love that difficulty. Like this isn't difficult. This is impossible.
Yeah. And like even like 8-year-olds beat it.
Yeah.
Cause like you couldn't die.
That was fun watching that the little kids play it.
Yeah.
When it went up, little kid was like, whoa.
That's pretty cool. I don't have like the actual more finalized thing that we did. It's on the laptop. So I don't know if it's even worth showing. I mean, because it's not actual the latest one. I don't know. It's pretty much the same stuff that we showed last time.
Okay, yeah, no point in showing it. Man.
Yeah, but yeah, it was fun.
We'll show it next time.
Yeah, we'll have more done. Oh, so basically after that, we're kind of recuperating. With we're just really, I don't know about him, but I've since getting back to San Diego, I've been so tired.
I'm always tired, so I'm used to it.
Cause you never sleep. But so yeah. Anyway, I'm just kind of recuperating a little bit right now. I decided that we need to redo the website. It's kind of work in progress right now. You can see it at adversarygames.com. But yeah. So I don't know if I want to show it and all. It's kind of a work in progress. But this is like our main page, and I think that this area might be a little too big. I'm not really sure yet. And we're gonna have a little bit more stuff on here than just pictures. We have vlog and our vlog page and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been working on. So nothing too fancy or anything, just to get something a little bit better than what we had. So I'll be redoing stuff over and over again on here, I'm sure. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So, yep.
Okay.
Oh, we were thinking like well, we could say that for the next vlog, I think maybe. Yeah, never mind. I have a different topic, but we'll save it for the next vlog. So I think that's it.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Bye. We'll show some pictures of the convention.
Yeah.
We didn't take any video. I wanted to take video, but then I was just shy of like recording people. That'd be kind of like weird, just recording people play our game. I don't know if it really is weird to people, but
I creep shot. I took a lot of pictures from afar. I asked the guy with the little kids. I asked him if I could take, because he had kids.
Oh, yeah.
So I asked him if I could take a picture of them. But everybody else, I just take a picture of them. Whatever.
We took pictures near the end.
Yeah.
Like closer to the end when it was getting closer to ending. But there's a lot of people like playing our game and stuff. Kind of hustled it though. Like, here, play a game. Try my game.
There's a lot of people that were like kind of unsure looking. They didn't know if they wanted to play it or not.
Yeah. Some people didn't even know how to like use the twin stick shooter.
Everybody grabbed for the buttons.
Yeah.
Everybody started pressing buttons.
Yeah. So I had to tell everyone how to play it.
Yeah.
But they got it. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, they were surprised. Like, oh, okay. I get it.
Yeah.
But, yeah. What else? But, yeah, the people that weren't unsure, I'd say, like, 90% of them was, like, actually enjoyed it. Like, when they actually played it. So, I mean, that was good.
And a lot of people had a lot of good feedback, too.
Yeah, that's one thing good about the conventions is you get to see people play your game, and then they can tell you what they like. A lot of people are honest, and they'll tell you what they like about it or what they think that can help with it, which is, I think, very, very invaluable.
Yeah, and a lot of people seem genuinely excited about it.
Yeah,
and they were impressed with what they saw. So I'm happy about that.
Yep. It was good. Good day. It was
Mhm.
worth it. Worth the stress and no sleep.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Definitely do it again next year.
For sure. And we need to find other places, other conventions and stuff like that. Try to get to as many places as possible. We were even thinking about even going on the corner of places and just being like those people that sell bean pies and stuff.
I don't know about all that.
Well,
That was your idea.
I don't know. But I don't know. Sounds like the kids are scratching out the door.
Okay.
So, alright, thanks for watching, and we'll have another one. This one's a late one because of our convention thing and being tired. But we'll have one probably Monday, Tuesday. I don't know. Yeah. So, bye.